Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sims Big Brother Season 2, Episode 3. Today we are starting off the second week of competition with our HOH competition, and yeah, we'll be doing our standard beginning of the week stuff before next time. So, yeah, let's just get into it. Alrighty, it is time to get into today's HOH competition, and as you can see, it is going to be the painting competition. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of our Sims to come up here, and I'm going to assign them all to do a large classic painting, and the contestant who creates the best large classic painting will be winning the challenge. So yeah, pretty simple. A couple of people are, I guess it's just he is inspired for whatever particular reason because he's creative. Okay, did not realize, but whatever. I hope it doesn't affect anything. We'll have to see. None of them have ever painted before, so I don't know if that even matters or whatever, but yeah, just genuinely don't know. We're gonna have to see. So yeah, fun times. I'm happy to finally be back and recording another episode of this series. I fully have not recorded an episode in like a week. I was trying to like yesterday and the day before record episodes, but by the time that I was kind of like available to do so, I was just too tired to actually do it. So I'm glad that today I'm actually recording an episode, and this isn't the best start to the series in terms of the timing. I know it's my bad, but hopefully, I know especially throughout this week, uploads will be more consistent, and definitely, or most probably the next week as well. So yeah. Earlier this week, I was actually out of town for 4 days going to visit family that I haven't seen in, well, how long has it been since I've seen them? And it's not been a year, but like it's been like at least 6 months for most of them. So yeah, and as well as the first time I've traveled to them and they have not traveled to me. So I kind of needed to travel to them, that wouldn't be. It was a bit rude to just be like, hey, keep coming over here, So yeah, everyone is participating in the HOH competition except for a former HOH, which was Travis. I believe that I got that all squared away and squared down and hoe down, throw down. I don't know. I think I selected on everyone correctly is what I mean by that. And yeah, looking at it, I'm pretty confident in that. So yay, good times. What are some fun things to talk about? I guess a good thing about like not being active for like a week is that I have like 3 episodes of shows to talk about, which I can intersperse probably throughout this episode and the next. So hell yeah! But I'll talk about what ones later because this challenge is going to be over pretty shortly. So I don't want to waste time here. I'd rather just use it later. But yeah. Do I have anything else to really talk about before this challenge is over? No, nothing I can think of. Nothing small to talk about. But yeah, happy I got to see family. Happy I got to eat some good food. This is also my spring break week from college, which is why I was, out. Why I was able to go out of town. So that was good. Still technically spring break, but by the time this is uploaded, it like won't be probably. Or it'll be the last day. I don't know. I always talk about this shit, like, in the video, like, you all care. Like, it doesn't matter, but, like, it's just what's on my brain. It's like, when am I gonna upload this? Am I gonna upload this Sunday or Monday? I don't know. Probably Monday. Actually, no. I'll try. Should I try to do it tomorrow? Sunday? You know what? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? What day is it tomorrow? The 13th. When did I upload my last video? Like the 7th? I think it was the 7th. Or no, it was the 9th. Oh wait, that's actually not that bad. Oh, it's still kind of bad. I don't know. This is just me talking about whatever at this point. Joyce and Marina are the last two working on their paintings. They're almost done, thankfully. Marina is done, and very soon we will have Joyce's painting to contend with as well. So yeah. Alrighty, Joyce has finished. Let us see who won the challenge. So let us go into build mode so I can just destroy whichever paintings we don't care about. First up is Trey's painting. I was head on Travis earlier. Trey's painting, which is $90, currently the leader. Next is Joyce's, worth $83. It's not going to be enough. Next is Van's, worth $76. No. Garrett's is $81. No. $83 by Parker is a no. $78 by Dorian is a no. $78 by Cash is a no. $88 by Marina is a no. $74 by Candace is a no. $73 by Julian is a no. $87 by Elise is a no. Alrighty, it's just down to Alejandra. Let's see what she did. She did a $74, which means that Trey, he was inspired. He did win the challenge, but he only won it by 2 points over Marina, and Marina was not inspired going into the challenge and is in fact, oh, she is inspired now, along with Joyce. But I think that was, yeah, because they weren't inspired. I don't think I'm gonna take any action on that. I think that kind of makes sense. I think I'm just gonna leave it be. I said that in like 3 different ways in like 10 seconds, but you know what? I feel okay enough in that, knowing that other Sims got inspired and they just happened to do worse than, you know, Trey, who ended up being inspired before for whatever reason. So yeah, I'm just gonna let it be, and I'm gonna say that Trey is the winner of the HOH competition this week. So congratulations to Trey. This means that Team Overdogs is safe again this week. So none of these contestants will have a chance of going home this week, as Trey is the HOH. These, our 6 contestants over here, are still very much eligible to be eliminated. So sorry to them, but who knows? Maybe next week that'll turn around. And then the week after that, everyone will be open to be, you know, nominated and evicted. So, you know, their pain and suffering won't be lasting for long. Let's just say. So yeah, I'm gonna dismiss all the Sims to do whatever. I will interrupt probably once. Yeah, I'll do once. And then at 2 p.m. we will hold the nomination ceremony. I love this like conga line that people are making down to the fireplace. What the hell? Why did they all decide to do that? That's so odd. I'm very confused, but I'm kind of intrigued as well. Speaking of fireplace, my room is so cold right now. Okay, so I, like, the room that I'm in is the coldest room, like, in the house, essentially. And so it's going to be dropping to, like, below freezing tonight, like, well below freezing for whatever reason, even though it's, like, March, and that doesn't make sense, but whatever. And I, shit you not, I walked into my room at, like, 6 p.m., and I could literally feel the cold air, like, hit my face. Like, it is just that substantially colder than any other room. And so, thankfully, a space heater was found, and now it's in here, because, so now I am, you know, at, like, normal temperature. But, yeah, that was very annoying to contend with earlier. Yeah. In terms of what's going to be happening this week with Trey, I have not a damn clue. You know, first week, no one is really visible, including Trey. Trey was not a visible contestant really at all week 1. You know, being in the safe group, you know, not kind of having to deal with anything. So we're really going to have to see what he does this week and how that might compare to, fucking hell, how that might compare to what, Travis did last week, and how, yeah, and how that compares, and like what is, you know, Trey's, you know, thinking of mind on this, you know, being a sim and all. But yeah, the first few weeks are really always kind of, you know, who knows, let's see. So we're just gonna have to do that. Or we're gonna have to do just that, is what I meant to say. Whatever. I don't know. Alrighty, it is time for the nomination ceremony. We have Trey up here. He's going to give out his nominations. Over on this side, we have the Top Dog group, the Top Dog group, who is all safe this week again for the second week in a row. And this is the Underdog group, who is not safe for the second week in a row. And these are the 6 contestants that Trey is going to be eligible to nominate from. So let us enter Trey's relationship panel and see who he has decided to nominate. Alrighty, a decision has been made. The first contestant that Trey has decided to nominate this week is Marina. I'm sorry, Marina, but you have been nominated this week. The second contestant that Trey has decided to nominate this week is Dorian. I'm sorry, Dorian, but you have been nominated for eviction this week. Now I will interrupt probably twice, and then at 8 p.m. we will find out who is going to be playing in the veto in the next episode. So I will see you all when I see you. So we just gotta talk about the most recent Drag Race episode, because oh my god. So if you don't know, the Snatch Game was last episode, which is essentially they play like Match Game, like the old TV show, but they're doing impressions, they make it funny. It's good. Usually it's good, I should say. The one yesterday was so terrible, and it was so bad that RuPaul's like, yeah, you all suck. Y'all are gonna have to all lip sync eventually to kind of see where you end up, because you all did so terrible. And while I do like that idea of like, you all did so bad, we're just gonna have a lip syncing episode to figure out who the fuck should go home, instead of doing like a 7-way lip sync, which would have not been fun to watch. It essentially leaves us with another episode that didn't have an elimination, because that would take too long for the episode. So now, literally 3 out of the past 4 episodes haven't had an elimination. Which means that literally 1 person was eliminated in the past month. Which just shouldn't happen, I feel like. That's just kind of crazy. I don't like that. More than 1 person should be eliminated in a month. And I don't think that's a controversial opinion. But it's just, I mean, it's very funny, but also it's like, oh my god. You know what I mean? I don't know. So it seems like there's just like a pretty big congregation of Sims here in the bathroom area for whatever reason. I don't know why, but there just is. I think, well, one of the toilets broke earlier, so I think happened is that I fixed a toilet and they were all like, oh, a toilet, I have to go to the toilet. And they just like all are walked in here. But literally right before I started speaking, I was writing something down so that I would know to go to this part eventually. There were like 3 more people in the bathroom. It was like almost everyone. And I'm like, why are we having a party in the bathroom? This isn't fucking BB17, the fucking, what was that? The party in the shower, the Gronk? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? It was the BB takeover, and it was fucking Rob Gronkowski. And his takeover was that they just had a party in weird places, and one of them was in the shower. All of them. I think like 15 of them that were still left. It was weird. BB17 is weird, but honestly, kind of a good season. Alrighty. It is now time to figure out who is going to be participating in the veto competition this week. I've just realized that my space heater might be too loud and you might not have been able to hear me much at all this episode. I don't think it will be. I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be slightly more muffled than usual, but hey, it's fucking muffled anyway, so sorry about that. So, yeah. let us pick our veto players for the week. So, doing the same as always, random number generator around in a circle. We're going to see who ends up getting picked. So let's pull up our random number generator, and we have to choose between 10 contestants. So our first number is 8. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So Elise is going to be competing in the competition this week. Alrighty. Let's change it up, and let's see who else we get. We get number 2. So it's going to be Van. Van will be competing in the veto this week. For the second week in a row, actually. And our last person competing in the veto this week is number 4. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be Cash. So our participants in the veto competition this week are Trey, Dorian, Marina, Elise, Van, and Cash. So next time we will have the veto competition. We will see who will be winning it. Then afterwards, we will hold the veto ceremony where there's a good chance that somebody might be someone else might be put on the block. And at the end of the episode, a second house guest will be evicted. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all again next time. Take care.